going to learn about how to kind of build background for characters. Because our stories won't be interesting if our characters aren't interesting, will they? So, I know the 4th graders and a couple of the 3rd graders that had me last year, they know how to do this. Get a piece of paper, and we are going to do a thinking map. We're going to do a circle map to help us understand our characters. Okay. So we're going to use the back of the paper. And the first thing you need to do is pick a character from your story. Okay? I'm writing a story about an elf. Her name is Holly. She lives in the North Pole. Okay? So you want to put your character's name in the middle of your circle map. So I'm going to put my character's name, Holly the elf, in the middle. And then I'm just going to draw a quick cloud around it. Okay? I want you to do the same thing.
Holly the elf?
That's my character's name. You pick a character from your story. My character wouldn't help your story at all. So you pick a character that you're going to be writing about in your story, and you write your character's name from your story in the middle. Okay? And we're going to use the whole paper. Okay? Now the next thing we're going to do is draw a square around the edges. Okay. So go ahead and do that.
What if you did it like I'm not good at square.
That's okay. You're free. And you've done this in class, so I know you know how to do this. Okay, now we want to draw a circle inside the square that almost touches the square, like this. Okay. Just like that. So yours will look like that. Catherine, what's your character's name that you're working on? I can't read that part. Just tell me. Tell it.
Nathan.
Nathan, okay. Timmy, what's your character's name? Faith. Faith, what's your character's name? Oh, you haven't thought of one. This will be a good one. What's yours, Emily?
Reagan Brown.
Reagan Brown. Okay, Alexander, what's your character's name?
Mommy and his mom's.
Your mom, okay. What's your character's name?
Ashton.
Ashton, what's your character's name, Miles?
Prescott.
Dak Prescott, okay. All right, now, we want to divide the circle into 4 sections. So draw a line, stop, and then continue drawing it down here, and then do the same thing over here. Okay, just like that. All right, about 10 more seconds, and I want you to put your pencils down. Layla, what's your character's name? Michael. Okay, good. All right, now let's think. Pencils down, and we're going to be thinking for a minute. What tells us about characters?
Character traits.
Character traits, that's right. Well, what sort of things, how can we tell the character traits? By what the characters, yes.
Actions.
Their actions, good one. Okay, so by the character's actions. So go ahead, pick up your pencils, and in this, between the circle and the square, write actions. And what else? Okay, what else can we tell what the characters are like by their actions, and what else, Caroline?
How they look.
Yeah, their physical characteristics. We'll say look, or physical characteristics. enough so your readers can get a picture in their head. Okay? What else? How else can we tell what characters are
They
like?
can't tell who they are on the inside.
And how can we tell that? You're absolutely right. Who they are on the inside. How can we tell that? We can tell that by how they act. What else? Is somebody who's really nice on the inside, do they say mean words?
Their words.
That's right, their words. The words that they use and what they say. Got another one?
Feelings.
Their feelings or how they think. That's right, their thoughts. Bless you. Okay, let's start with the easiest one. How would Holly the elf look? You help me figure out my character and my North Pole story. How would Holly the elf look? What do you think, Layla?
Look like an elf.
Okay, but what does an elf look like? Describe an elf.
They have red clothes.
Oh, okay. So we'll put down red clothes. Okay? You don't copy this down because your character is not an elf. Okay? Yes, Emily.
Pointy nose.
Pointy nose, is that all?
Shoes.
And?
Ears.
Okay.
Let me answer this. We got it.
Pointy nose.
Ears. I do not like that.
Ears. Is Holly the elf going to be old or young?
Young.
Young. Old. Okay, who says old? Raise your hand. Who says young? Raise your hand. Okay, so Holly the elf's going to be young. How tall is Holly the elf going to be?
How tall are you? 2 inches.
5'10".
What do you think, Faith?
3'5".
About.
That's
3'5".
Okay, so short.
12 inches.
12 inches? Short. Okay, so we'll call her short.
What? I got an elf on short.
Okay. What color hair? Catherine.
Blonde or red?
Which is it?
It could be red, black, or
We got to decide. We've got to
yellow. My color.
Why? Okay. Okay, what color? Stop talking. What color are the elf's eyes? Yes.
Glittery.
Glittery, but what color glittery? So there's sparkly, but what color is sparkly?
Green.
Green sparkly eyes, okay. Alright, so you guys will now have a picture of what my character looks like. Do you think if you were writing this story that you could illustrate how the elf looks now? Probably. What I want you to do is take just a few minutes and I want you to think of all the physical characteristics that you want your character to have and write them down in your circle.